So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they're quick to get it back. Pull it. And that's cause for mild irritation. It's a decent, terrific header! And he's heaved it away. And here's Torres. And it's Zico. It's Zico! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That looks a cracking ball. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! Oh, it's played into the area. He's done well to get that clear. Fernando Torres. He's got a side of goal. Oh, another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Might want to be careful there.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the pass is intercepted. Gently done. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Perez. Now it's Torres. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. Now that's Torres! And that's caused a worry or two.
Fernando Torres certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
That's a little off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, this looks sharp. And there's green grass ahead of him. Fernando, real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Deftly away. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Zico. And the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Spread out to the left. De Roberto. Torres.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Roberto. He's in space and looking for options. Tar attempts a clearance.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Baresi cuts it out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He could be in here. Messi. And still we await the first breakthrough. Oh, that's a key interception. De Roberto. Olise! Beckenbauer. Adams. De Roberto. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now that's well seen too.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's been cut out, well played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Argentina certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
15, Messi. Number 17, Fernando Torres.
The final 5 minutes.
Field, number 4, Pedrin. Number 24.
Oh, what has happened here?
Number 9.
And now they can clear their lines.
Mbappe.
And it's Perez.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Messi. Great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 15.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams gets over and intercepts. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he was quick to react. Casemiro. Salah. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Dumfries, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Roberto Carlos. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got the shot away! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 10. Vinicius Junior.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Vinicius
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Salah. And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Skriniar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Perez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Darwin.
Nunez!
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. David Villa. That's a little off target. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gently done. That's good vision. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That pass has been well intercepted.
71,649.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dumfries. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mohamed Salah has created 1 goal already. And that is expertly dealt with. Pedri. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Robert Lewandowski.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Darwin Núñez.
So we have a breakthrough. Shapes to shoot! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, that's a great response though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
He's looking to set free a runner. Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great ball if he can get... Tries a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pedri does really well to win the ball there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That has been cut short. He's gone for goal! Dumfries with the clearance. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. David Villa, over to the left. Owen. Decent progress down the left. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. And that's played in low. And there's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a sharp pass.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there? He'll try from distance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Owen, driving on and making good progress. Hakimi gets it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Short changes him with that pass. Works it forward. And it's lofted through here. Caught offside that time. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Aim forwards. That's headed upfield. 15 minutes till half-time. Owen. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back in. Well timed, excellent interception. David Villa, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, that's well spotted. He shifted it to the flank. Owen. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the first half is done. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Thank you very much.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Vitinha.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 4, Country.
So the first half brought no goals. Dumfries did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dumfries. That has not gone well. He's gone forward. Guti. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Deftly away. Costa Curta. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. He can run onto that. And they've got rid.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. David Villa.
Pretty robust defending. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, important interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. Conte. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is just the goalkeeper to beat. So decent hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on the field is number 17.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Owen.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's looking to set free a runner. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Pedri. And it's Messi. Dumfries. Fernando. Torres! Oh, split-second reaction. And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
That's where we have to end it. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. Torres! Just off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pirlo. Taken back almost at once. fiddles it through. Gently done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Dumfries calmly anticipates. Gets his pass away. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a little off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Maradona. Maradona in acres of space out wide. De Bruyne. And he's cut it out. Cleared without complication. No, that's been intercepted. Belletti gets it away. Pirlo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. All Black claims it. Chance here to counter. Davids. Torres does really well to win the ball there. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Terrific header. And another try. It's loose, and there's a in for the pieces. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Serbia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Couldn't squeeze it through. Threads one in. And he's gone looking for safety. Messi. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Serbia have fired themselves in front.
Listen,
oh, what has happened here?
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
It's a sweet ball, that. That's going to go a long way. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. That's good play. Neymar! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And yes, it's him again. Oh, he's been caught napping. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Olise. Big chance! It's there! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's in plenty of space here. Has a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Maradona. It's Maradona! And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Perez. And that has been clubbed away into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Belletti. Maradona. Now Davids. Now it's Torres. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of you.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tony Adams. Now, there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Quarter of an hour played. And that has left him in a heap. Perez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the volley. No, he's missed it.
Pedri put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
He could be in here. And Torres! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
The goal scorer.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Fernando Torres.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that is a little undercooked. Played back in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Law. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fernando Torres. Torres! This time, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's found some space here. He's intervened well there. He could be in here. Bellingham! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And they've switched it over to the other side. Bellingham. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Mets have got it back and they'll have another go.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
Can he put it away? He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Mets clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernando Torres. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. De Bruyne. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Casemiro spots it and intercepts. Law, and he's lost his man here. Law! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne short changes him with that pass. Now it's Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And Torres! shapes to shoot. Law. And it's Snyder. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Schneider.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Casemiro. Coming